Baby. Baby, I'm here. I'm here.
Where have you been? I've been trying to reach you.
I'm sorry. Where is she? How is she?
She's down the hall. She has pneumonia.
All right. Okay. What's
No, wait.
wrong?
Just wait a minute.
Why? Is she? How bad is it? What's the doctor saying?
They can't get the fever down. You know, she had that cold, and I didn't think it was that serious.
Yeah.
And then tonight she started crying, and I picked her up, and she was burning up.
Well,
and I was trying to call you.
Look, they put her on antibiotics, Steve. The first one didn't work. They just tried a new one now, but Dr. Samuel seems very optimistic.
Craig was over at the house when I realized her temperature was just soaring, and he drove us over to the emergency room.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Craig. We'll be okay now. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Hello, Craig.
Hi.
This is it. This is where Doug took Franny and Kim.
Does any of this look familiar to you?
No, but I'm sure that you're right. I know that Douglas built that house from his blueprint.
Dream's End, his gift to Caroline.
And Marcia must have known about it because the memo to finish the place was in her handwriting.
Well, I know that there are records somewhere. I just don't know where to look.
Well, there was a ledger marked Dream's End back at Caroline's, but all that was in it was a bunch of figures.
Are you sure? You looked through the whole thing?
Of course I looked at it. That could be
All
Waste.
right, I'll get it.
Listen, even if Waste can't help us, there is the architect who did these blueprints. His answering machine said he'd be in his office tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock.
No, Dr. Hughes, we can't wait that long.
Dr. Hughes, this is Barry Waste.
Hi. Thank you for coming. I talked to you on the phone.
I'm sorry to hear about your wife and daughter. I hope I can help out in some way.
Thank you. This is Kevin Gibson.
Hi, how do you do? I really hope you can help us out. I'm very worried about what Cummings might do to them.
He's in the master suite, curled up on the bed. He's in an even worse depression than after Caroline died. He said that he doesn't want to live through another dream gone bad, and sooner than see it end, he'd rather destroy it himself. Destroy it? You mean? Yes. That's exactly what he means.
The world turns. This portion brought to you today by today's all-temperature cheer. 3 temperatures, 1 great clean. And by Crest, the makers of new tartar control Crest in the silver box.
Another school play? Uh-huh. Are you the lead?
Better.
Then you better clean up your act.
Huh?
Stage blood, makeup, chocolate cream pie.
Oh, no.
Act 2 is the laundry room. All the same temperature?
It's all one costume.
But they're different clothes.
So?
So, this shirt goes in hot, these pants in warm, and this scrubby vest goes in colder, fade.
3 detergents.
Just 1, all temperature cheer. See? Hot, warm, cold.
This in cold?
All temperature cheer.
Hey, everything's clean.
You're not the hero and you're not the villain. I thought you had a lead role.
Better. I'm the lead horse.
Oh,
Nay, nay.
3 temperatures, 1 great clean. That's today's all-temperature cheer.
Recognize this? It's how dentists scrape tartar off. And this, it's what more dentists recommend to help keep tartar off. Tartar Control Crest. It not only fights cavities, it's the only fluoride toothpaste that fights ugly tartar. Clinical testing proved it works. Look, a dentist has to scrape hard, crusty tartar off, but you can help keep visible tartar off your teeth between checkups. So along with this, it's got to be this. Tartar Control Crest, the dentist's choice for fighting tartar.
Ma, what are you doing here?
It's your birthday, isn't it?
I'm not a kid anymore.
Well, I am.
People can't help but help themselves. People can't help but help themselves.
When it's Duncan Hines yellow cake, it bakes up irresistibly moist. See how moist and smooth our batter is? And our moist batter makes a moist cake. So moist, it even clings to this fork.
Hey, I didn't get any.
This one's for you, big guy.
Oh, Ma, you're the best.
Delicious way to make your best Duncan Hines.
Our Duncan Hines frostings are so smooth and creamy, everyone takes swipes at us.
I could just kick myself. You know, Ivan and I, we decided to take the crew out for pizza as a thank you for all the overtime they've been putting in. And I called home, but the line was busy all night. Was the phone off the hook? Ellen didn't answer, and then Heather finally tells me.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You're here now. That's all that matters.
No, it just makes me feel awful.
Hi.
Oh, poor thing. I know how scary this must be for you.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Sure. And Danny's can be fine. You just have to find the right antibiotics, right?
Right.
Right. Oh, I'd like you to meet my husband, Tonio. This is Steve and Betsy Andropoulos.
Well, how do you do?
Hello.
It's very nice to meet you.
I'm sorry we have to meet under such unhappy circumstances. I hope your daughter recovers quickly.
Thank you.
Sierra has often spoken of her. She tells me that you are her dearest friends. I hope we can be friends, too.
Well, sure. And congratulations. Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you. Sierra, we should be going now. I will be working here for Walsh Enterprises. I start very early tomorrow.
No, why don't you go ahead and get something to eat, and I will see you later.
No, my place is here with you. I'll wait.
Great.
Betsy? Oh,
Oh. I came over as soon as I could. How is she? Well, they can't get her temperature down, but they're trying a different antibiotic now. Craig, thank you so much for calling me.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I scared you. I just thought you'd want to know.
I'm so glad you were able to drive them over here.
Yeah, I don't know what I would have done without him.
Excuse me.
Ellen, have you heard anything more about Kim and Fanny?
Bob and Kevin are down in Houston, trying to find some record of where Douglas might have taken them. So far, nothing.
Dream's End. Never even heard of the place. We thought maybe that's where this runway was. What did he actually say to you about it?
He's mostly concerned about the length, the minimum it could be to land the jet safely. Now, you know, I remember he said that there wasn't much flat land, that it was a very mountainous area, that there was only one good clearing.
Look.
I guess that's Douglas when he was, what, about 8 years old?
And this is a picture of Martian Douglas and me and Henry. So many memories. And this is Douglas and his mother, but if you turn it around the other side, it says it was taken right outside the town where he was born in Colorado.
I didn't know he was from there.
Yeah, Marshall told me he lived there before he moved to Texas.
Did you ever fly his jet to Colorado?
No, but he could have. I mean, Doug, he took it up on his own a lot. You know, come to think of it, he did. He asked something once about some stress factors. He said that the runway would go through some big temperature changes. Freezing.
Mountainous. It could be Colorado. Now, would he have to file a flight plan if he flew from Houston to Colorado?
Anytime he takes a plane up, he has to file a flight plan.
Well, where can we get a hold of one of those old flight plans?
I guess at the office out at the airport where he kept the jet.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Miss Hargrove, thanks very much for your help.
Thank you.
Henry. Does he want to kill us all?
Henry Strauss was the only one who could reach him when he was like this, and Henry Strauss is dead because he tried to help him. It's my fault. I called Henry when I realized that Douglas had killed Marie Kovac. I knew I couldn't control them anymore, and I was desperate. I showed Henry the secret room and all the clippings and pictures of you. He felt you were in danger. He saw you outside of Caroline's and recognized you. That's why he followed you.
He was trying to warn me?
Douglas knew that. That's why he killed him. And now he wants to kill himself. When I left him, he had his hands on the controls for the explosives. Kim, will you try to talk to him? He'll listen to you.
Oh, I don't know if he will anymore.
You gave him hope once. Maybe you could again.
Kim, I'll go.
No. Franny, I think she has a better chance of getting through to him. I'll try.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
What a mess. My daughter left a lipstick in her pocket, and before I even noticed, I washed it. I had to try something, so I grabbed liquid Tide. Guess what? Not one mark of the lipstick remained. Thanks, Mrs. Judy Davis.
Can your liquid get out melted lipstick? Liquid Tide did. You'll be surprised at the things Liquid Tide gets out. Surprise yourself.
I saw those ladies on TV, and I thought, gee, my mom uses Ivory, and she always looks terrific, even when we're just riding around. So I told Ivory about her.
I don't always look terrific, but using Ivory sure helps make my skin look healthy. There's something so simple and natural about Ivory. It's mild, and it's not full of additives like most other beauty bars. Washing with Ivory sort of gets my skin back to the basics, and that's important to me.
That healthy look, it's pure ivory.
I never knew I had such a big fan with Bethany.
Wow, what a party.
Lasagna, what a mess.
Take me to your kitchen.
You'll help do the dishes?
Not with that lemon liquid. Here's something better for this job. Introducing new improved Joy. One little squirt puts the toughest squeeze on dirt. Look, Joy cleans better than your lemon liquid on foods like this.
My brand couldn't cut the dirt.
Joy left its dish shining.
Joy made this sparkle.
Uh-huh. Beautiful table you set.
Thanks to Joy.
New lemon fresh Joy. One little squirt puts the toughest squeeze on dirt.
Baby pants, you've got Love's comfy little baby pants.
Love's introduces something better than regular diapers.
Baby pants.
New baby pants with a comfort waistband that snuggles all around to fit better than plain old diapers.
Bye-bye diapers, hello baby pants.
Love's baby pants has gentle waist gathers front and back, so it stops leaking better, too.
I'm comfy as can be. Hello, Love's new baby pants.
Try Ambrose again.
At this hour? May I ask why?
Sure. I'm going to buy Caroline.
I can't believe you're actually going through with that.
I think I can get that place for a song, and I want my bid to be the highest and the first.
Ambrose still isn't answering.
Call him in the morning. It's important. Hello, my darling.
What's so important with Ambrose?
It's just business, darling. How are you feeling, Yellowbird?
I'm fine. Is it about your new will?
About my new will? No, dear. It's not about my new will. It's business.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I was upset. Naturally at first when I found out you were leaving half of everything to Sierra, but now I realize it's only fair.
Well, I'm not so sure that I think that it's fair anymore.
Why not? She's your daughter. I feel sorry for my sister.
I better get home.
Lucinda?
Good luck.
Thank you, Jane. Good luck with what? Oh, just business, darling. Now, darling, I do think that Craig will be coming back.
You're wrong, Mom. You don't understand. You're wrong. He loves Sierra. Why would he want to stick around, seeing her all the time, knowing she's married to Tonio? It was awful, wanting to be with someone when you know it's wrong.
Just got a call from Dad. He and Kevin think they got a lead.
Oh, I'm so scared for all of them.
Everybody's gonna be okay, Mom.
What am I doing, letting you comfort me and you're going through so much?
I'm okay. You want me to get that?
Would you please? I think
would.
Martha is...
Yeah, she's on this.
Tom, hi. I'm sorry that because I know how worried you and Lisa must be, but I'm looking for Brian.
Well, my mom's in the library. Why don't you go on in?
Hi, Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
I'm sorry to bother you like this.
That's all right.
This is my uncle, Earl Mitchell. Earl Mitchell, Lisa McCall.
Pleasure to meet you, Mrs. McCall.
How do you do? Shannon didn't tell me she had an uncle.
Well, Uncle Earl decided to pay me a surprise visit.
What a beautiful house you have. I must say that I've always believed that attractive people should live in attractive settings.
Oh, well, thank you. Where are you from, Mr. Mitchell?
Well, I'm a citizen of the world. Is Mr. McCall here?
No, I'm sorry. No, he died.
Oh, I'm sorry. But what I really wanted to ask...
Uncle Earl. Lisa, did Brian say anything about me when he was here?
No, darling, he didn't. He was, well, he seemed to be upset, but I don't know what was wrong, what happened.
Well, we've had quite a misunderstanding. He found my niece and me together, and he doesn't believe that I'm her uncle.
Oh, dear, what happened?
Well, you see, I was having dinner with Uncle Earl at his hotel room, and Brian showed up because he had received a message from a mysterious woman telling him that I wanted him to meet me there.
Well, he thought that he'd stumbled on a lover's tryst. Shannon has been inconsolable.
So you see, we have to find him. Well, I guess we better go. Listen, I hope you get good news about Franny and Kim soon.
Thank you. I do, too.
Okay, thank you.
Mrs. McCall, I hope we meet again soon.
Oh, well, thank you, indeed. Oh, Shannon, if I hear from Brian or see him, I'll certainly tell him you're looking for him.
Okay, thanks, Lisa. Bye. We'll see you. Still down.
Oh, that's bad of me. I shouldn't say that.
What?
Barbara and Brian left together tonight. Now, Barbara says that she doesn't have any resentment at all against Shannon, but that is not true. I know she does because of Brian. And I just wondered if...
If what?
Nah. Be very wrong of me to say that without proof.
Brian, would you pour me a brandy, please?
Sure. You know, I really shouldn't be inflicting myself on anyone, and I'm in a rotten mood.
Well, that's when you need a friend the most, isn't it?
There you are.
Thank you.
Cheers.
You're awfully tense.
I can't help it.
Come on, sit down. I'll rub your shoulders.
I appreciate the effort, but I don't think that's going to help.
Well, we'll just see. Better? You know what you need? You need to soak in a nice hot tub. Always does wonders for me when I'm full of tension. Always makes me feel much better. What do you say?
I don't think that's going to help either.
Bet it will.
Where are you going?
To draw you a nice hot bath.
No, wait a minute, Barbara. I really have to go.
No. I told you if you came over here, I would cheer you up. Now, you're going to go in, soak in the tub, and you're going to come out here, we're going to finish our brandy and have a nice talk. And I promise you, you'll feel like $1,000,000, okay?
I don't think so.
Trust me. Do what I tell you to do.
Okay, you win. Okay.
These two fine products from Upjohn are recommended most by doctors and pharmacists. Kaopectate for diarrhea, Cordade for minor itches and rashes. Cordade relieves itches and rashes caused by eczema, dermatitis, insect bites, poison ivy, and oak. Kaopectate is the diarrhea specialist, the only leading non-prescription medication created just for diarrhea. You have relief within 24 hours. Cordade and Kaopectate from Upjohn, recommended most by doctors and pharmacists. And they're right.
Hello, Mother. Hello, Father. And Louis says, I'm no bother. And the weather might get better. But I wish I had my own for-smelling sweater.
You miss Downy, I can tell it. April fresh, just wait to smell it. Only Downy brings that to you. While it rinses softest in much love, we miss you.
April fresh Downy.
Look at them potatoes.
Where are they going, Grandma?
Mommy, what's happening to the potatoes?
Introducing the chip that's eating all the potatoes. Pringles Ripple Potato Chips. Every can has more potatoes than before, and every chip rippled thick to bring out the extra hearty, extra delicious taste. So eat the chip that's eating all the potatoes. Pringles Ripple Potato Chips.
This week on Capitol, two women driven by passion. One in search of the truth, the other in search of love.
I don't ever want this to end.
Julie McCandless, Jenny Markham. Will passion be their destruction in the heat of the day on Capitol?
How is she?
Oh, I'm happy to say the new antibiotic seems to be working. Her temperature's down a little.
Oh. Can we go in and see her?
She's sleeping. I think we should wait a little.
Okay, sure. Whatever you say.
Thank you very much. I'll let you know as soon as she wakes up.
Well, that's good news.
Oh, Ira, I don't want to keep you here all night. Thank you for staying.
No, I wanted to. I just wanted to know she was okay. Anyway, I'm glad to hear everything's all right. I'll see you tomorrow.
Right.
Good night.
Right.
Good night. Craig, I was wondering, do you know the name of the cab company to take me out to Luther's Corners? I drove in with Steve.
Listen, I'll give you a lift out there.
Oh, no. It's way too far.
Actually, you'd be doing me a favor. You could use the air.
Okay.
Betsy, listen, I'm going to give Iva a lift home, okay?
Oh, well, thanks for everything.
Sure.
Really.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Craig. I appreciate it.
Okay, Alan, can I give you a lift home?
Oh, no, thanks. I've got my car. I'm going to stay a little while longer.
Okay, great.
Do you want me to send in the eat or?
Bets, listen, give me a call at home later, will you? Let me know how Danny's doing. I'd make sure my princess is okay.
Sure.
Good night.
Good night, Craig.
I'm sure I'll see you at work tomorrow, Montgomery.
No, you won't, Tonio. I quit Walsh Enterprises today. Good night.
It was filed by Doug Cummings since he bought that jet. Joe, this is important. You got to take my word for it.
Yeah, okay, Barry.
Oh, great.
Cummings, Douglas. Well, his will be in here along with yours.
Great, thanks. There's one to Oakdale. Yeah, I flew it up in January. He wanted to take a trip down to Acapulco.
What about the flights he made by himself?
Okay, we got it here. We got the Oakdale, Galveston, Austin, San Antonio, Dallas. Nothing even near Colorado.
All right, well, we know that he was getting the place ready for her right before she died, so these are flights in 83, 84.
We don't keep those here that far back. Now they're in storage.
We've got to see them. His wife and daughter's lives are at stake.
Okay, I'll get them.
Let me give you a hand. We're gonna find him, Kevin. I got a feeling.
Yeah, save him from the hands of that psychopath.
Listen, as long as we're in this together, you might as well know. I just found out. Kim is pregnant.
Douglas?
I can't talk to you right now, Marsh.
It's not Marcia. It's Kim. May I talk to you, please? Could we have a talk? Like we used to have years ago.
Bo and I have been friends a long time. He's 14 now. That's 98 for you and me. He's been an Alpo dog all his life, so he's always had 100% of the nutrition he needs. And at 14, he still comes running for the beef and Alpo beef chunks dinner. Of course, Bo has to run. to keep up with a 16-year-old mother. Alpo, generation after generation of healthy, happy dogs.
The special richness of Folgers crystals. Enjoy the same richness in decaffeinated Folgers crystals, made from Folgers mountain-grown coffee. The only decaffeinated with Folgers' rich aroma and those dark, sparkling crystals that burst into Folgers' deep, rich flavor.
That is rich.
Enjoy mountain-grown decaffeinated Folgers crystals.
Crisco oil's light taste brings remarkable lightness to stir-frying.
Remarkably light, delightfully light. Crisco oil's light taste sets the flavor free.
Today's Crisco oil is remarkably clear, remarkably light, but it's really Crisco's light taste that brings out the true flavor of stir-frying with no greasy taste.
Crisco oil's light taste sets the flavor free.
Now available in the new 64-ounce drip-free bottle.
This portion of As the World Turns has been brought to you today by rich, delicious, mountain-grown Folgers crystals and by Crisco oil for fried foods with no greasy taste and for light-tasting salads. We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Tonight,
I am a leprechaun.
when you get 3 wishes, choose them carefully in the Twilight Zone. Then, JR baits a new trap. While Jack is lured by seductive charms on Dallas. And
Will you marry me?
Cupid strikes twice on Falcon Crest.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
This is CBS.
Dessert, madam. It's yogurt.
For dessert? Unheard of.
Introducing the yogurt that is good enough for dessert. Dannon Supreme. An extraordinarily delightful Dannon.
Really?
Smashing! Dannon's best fruit in not 1, but 2 luscious layers.
Marvelous dessert, darling. My idea, you know.
Yes, madam. Yogurt good enough for dessert. Dannon Supreme.
Final art sale. This is your last chance. Collector's art season is ending. We must sell out every one of our beautiful gallery oil paintings now. Over 3,000 beautiful oil paintings to be sold out at $39 or less. Incredible. Plus hundreds of gallery oils like you see here at a fraction of their retail value. This Sunday, only 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. in Philadelphia at the Dunphy City Line Hotel, formerly the Philadelphia Marriott. In Cherry Hill at the Cherry Hill Inn. In King of Prussia at the Sheridan Valley Forge. In Fort Washington at the Sheridan. And in Claymont, Delaware at the Wilmington Hilton.
Other places may have crab leg specials now and then, but remember, at Chesapeake Bay Seafood House, you always pay just one price and get all the crab legs you can eat.
Robert De Niro stars in Bang the Drum Slowly, Saturday night.
And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
Dougie, I want to help you. Remember, you said that I used to help you, that I had helped you years ago.
You did? You told me that I could have anything that I wanted out of life.
That's right. That's right. I did tell you that, didn't I? I told you that because you were so unhappy. And I didn't want you to lose hope then. And I don't want you to lose hope now either. Doug, you have so many wonderful qualities. You're bright and clever, and you're talented, handsome, wonderful with people.
You told me that all my dreams could come true if I waited. But they're gone now. It's over, Kim. It's falling apart.
Bless your heart. I know that all you've ever really wanted was to have a family who would be kind to one another. To have a family who would watch over one another. Like in the song, is that right?
But you don't want me to have that now.
Oh, that's not so at all.
You told me that I killed Dr. Strauss and all those others for nothing. I did it to protect my new family, and you said it was wrong.
Because, my dear, it was wrong.
The security system, I did it to protect you, and you said that it was wrong.
It is wrong. Because it's destructive. Dougie, it's wrong to hurt people.
My father. I should have hurt him. He hurt my mother.
No. Listen to me. Shh. Even though what your father did to you and to your mother was a terrible thing, you have to realize that if you want love in your life, you have to learn to love first. And I think the way for you to do that is to begin to try to understand your father. Try to forgive him. And there are people who could help you do that. I know there are.
You mean psychiatrists?
Yes. What's the matter with that? I've been seeing a psychiatrist.
You?
Yes.
But why?
Because I was so terrified. I was so confused by all the gifts and the messages you were sending.
Oh, no. That's not what I meant to do. I just wanted to show you that I still cared about you.
I know. I realize that now. But you see, I didn't know that before. And oh, it helped me so much to be able to talk about it to somebody. And I promise you, with all my heart, if you will just come home with me. Let me help you find someone who can help you.
But if I do that, they put me away.
No.
They'd say I was sick.
They'll help you.
They would never let me out after what I've done. You know that. Oh, please go. Please go away. You lied to me. You told me I could have whatever I wanted.
Because I cared about you. Because I was trying to help you.
No! I won't.
Douglas!
I won't.
No!
Get out! Go away.
Douglas.
Go away.
Douglas.
Go away.
Please. Please.
Well, Mom, I better shove off. Listen, I'll let you know as soon as I hear anything from Dad, all right?
Please stay tonight, Tom. I would just feel so much better if you stayed here tonight. I don't know why. It's just the house seems more empty tonight than usual, and I am so tired of being alone.
I know. Do you know how many people there are around here that love you?
Oh, yes. Oh, hey, come on. I know I'm lucky. I'm the luckiest woman in the world. I have everything any woman would ever want. I just wish that I had been smart enough to realize it and to have hung on to it.
Hung on to what, Mom?
Tom, a very short time ago, I hoped that maybe I might be able, well, your father and I might have a chance again. Now, I know that was wrong of me to feel that way, but I can't help it. That's my feelings. That's how I am. I just kept feeling that we had that. Our love was special. It was a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and I believe that it was up until the day I saw the expression on his face when he heard that Kim had been kidnapped. And then I realized what I knew in my heart all along. It was true. He loves Kim deeply. And I have to let go of those feelings of him now. I have to let go of it now and get on with my life.
I'm so glad to hear you say that. And I know that you can do it.
Well, I hope I haven't shocked you.
I knew.
Oh, no, you didn't. It wasn't obvious.
To those of us who love you, yes.
Everybody who loves me?
Well, maybe not everybody.
Well, Tom, that's how I feel. You know, sometimes there are two people who are just right for each other. And if anything should ever happen to break up that relationship, those two people will never, ever be happy with anyone else ever again.
I believe that too, Mom.
That's how I feel about you and Margot. Darling, please go out there. Please go out and find her. Try to make things right.
I don't know if I can, Mom. I don't know. Even if I find her, she was so hurt by this.
Come on, tell me what happened.
I can't tell you, Mom.
Sweetheart, you know I of all people would understand.
I know. I just can't talk about it. I can't. I'll see you in the morning.
Barbara, you're a genius.
Sounds like you're feeling better already.
You're right. I think I'm gonna get out now.
It wasn't easy for me to come here tonight either, but I had
Barbara,
to.
I understand.
You helped me put Gunnar to rest. But the memory of James was still with me, and the fear of being hurt like that again.
Barbara, this really
I
is the
just
time.
wasn't ready to commit to you before. But I am now.
Don't you see it?
Brian, I've never stopped loving you.
Barbara.
And I've seen through my pride and my insecurity. And if you just give me another chance, I promise I'll prove to you how wrong I was to ever let you go and how much I love you so much.
Barbara.
Brian, did I hear the door?
Oh, you're both gonna live to regret that day. Well, Shen, what a happy coincidence. I was just thinking of you.
Peggy Fox, would your glass cleaner clean lipstick without streaking?
I don't know.
Try Glass Plus. Mrs. Fox has never used Glass Plus before.
I think it's great.
Now look at this greasy stove. Would you use a glass cleaner on that?
No.
Try Glass Plus. It cleans more than glass.
It did it. The stove looks great. I'm very surprised.
Glass Plus cleans glass.
Plus, a whole lot more.
Now, to unlock the grip of minor arthritis pain comes Icy Hot's new form of temporary relief. Introducing the Stick from Icy Hot. The Stick is so easy to use. It smooths on cool and concentrates heat where you need it most. Icy Hot. Now, get temporary relief from minor arthritis pain in an easy-to-use form. The Stick, new from Icy Hot. That's relief.
Tupperware has revolutionized food preparation.
Tupperware? Now you're cooking.
No other cookware can offer everything Ultra 21 ovenware does.
Tupperware? Now you're cooking.
A unique material lets you bake at up to 500 degrees, freeze, and even microwave.
Tupperware.
And it's guaranteed for life.
Now you're cooking.
Ultra 21 ovenware, only from Tupperware. Call us. We're in the white pages.
Andy's Candies presents the perfect little thank me.
Some assembly required, thank me.
Thank me. Yeah, I'm finishing my homework on the phone. Thank me. Thank me. Andy. The afternoon to myself. Thank me.
Thank yourself with the great big taste in every little Andy's.
The perfect little thank me.
And I assume this is Mr. Mitchell. I've heard so much about you.
Is Brian here?
Brian? Now, why would Brian be here? Everyone knows he's madly in love with Shannon.
Oh, come on, Barbara. Can the phony smile? It doesn't fool anybody for a second. Listen, you can't stand me. I can't stand you. And you've never forgiven Brian for loving me.
What are you talking about, Shannon?
I know it was you who left that message for Brian to meet me at Earl's hotel room. You see, I know how sneaky and malicious you are.
You must forgive my niece. Like all beautiful women, she gets overly emotional sometimes. You, of all people, should understand that.
Your niece?
Yes, sorry to disappoint you. I can imagine the fantasies that have been going through that little mind of yours. But he is my uncle.
That's right, Mr.
Barbara, where did you say that roll was?
Behind the door.
Oh, yeah. No, I feel like a new man, and I am holding you responsible.
Listen, I knew we shouldn't have come. I'm gonna go now.
Good. Now you know what it feels like.
Come on. Come on.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, I was, just going to call you. Shannon was here with a very handsome fellow. She said he was her uncle.
What does she want?
Oh, to tell me off, I guess.
What did she say?
Oh, Brian, it was just so embarrassing. I mean, she started saying all these rude and horrible things to me. You know, I don't know how much more of this I can take. First, Kim and Franny are off somewhere, God knows where. They're the only family I really have right now, except for Paul.
Easy.
I just don't know what to do. Bob is off there, he's out there. I don't know what's going to happen. I just feel so helpless about the whole thing. And then Shannon comes in here. Oh, God, I feel so alone.
What are you thinking in that pretty head of yours?
I don't want to talk about it, all right?
Darling, don't shut me out. I may never be able to repair things with poor Sierra, all right, but I want to be, for you, the best mother that I can be.
Okay, I'm confused about
All right.
a lot of things. Look at all the trouble that I've caused. Craig and Sierra, Tony and
No, darling, really, you exaggerate. That is not as bad as you think it is. And don't worry about Craig. He'll be coming back.
Why do you think you know him so well? You think you pay him a lot of money, he'll do anything you want, right?
Yes, darling, he's very ambitious.
And he loves Sierra. Come on, Mom. Why is he going to stick around seeing them together all the
Sweetheart,
time?
let's not have an argument about this. You want him to stay with us here in Oakdale, don't you? I think he's going to, and I'm taking into account his feelings for Sierra.
I think you're in for a sad disappointment, Mother.
I think you're in for a wonderful surprise. Want to put money on it? Can I have a smile? Yellow bird. Then go to bed, darling. It's late.
Okay.
Sweetheart, for you, I make you this promise. I will make sure that Craig stays here with us.
Shouldn't make promises you can't keep, Mom.
Good night, my darling.
You coming upstairs?
In a bit. evening. Mrs. Walsh here. Sorry to call you so late. You were so kind and helpful when I had to get into my assistant Craig Montgomery's apartment. Do you remember? Well, I have that need again this evening. So would you meet me at the corner of Washington and Partridge in about half an hour? Thank you. Let's double the fee this time.
So then when I was 10 years old, I got pneumonia, and of course we couldn't afford, thank you, medical insurance or going to the hospital, so Mother put a mustard plaster on my chest. It's dry mustard mixed with hot water, and you put it between 2 flannel sheets, and then she laid it across my chest, and then when my skin started to blister, she finally realized it was time to take it off. I thought I was going to be scarred for life.
Did it help you?
Yes, it did. I did. It really did. See, I finally got a smile out of you.
I'm sorry. I know I've been bad company. It's just been one of the lousiest weeks of my life.
I heard you at the hospital say that you'd quit your job with Lucinda Walsh. I know it was a very important position.
Oh, yeah, I was a real hot shot there.
So tell me, what is Lucinda Walsh really like?
You don't want to ask me that.
No?
No.
I'm just curious, you know, because I'm getting to know Lily Walsh.
Well, Lily, now there's a special kid for you, I'll tell you. I feel kind of sorry for her, though. I mean, Lucinda loves her in Lucinda's way, but Lily's still had a tough time of it, you know?
Well, it must be hard for her finding out that Sierra was her sister.
How do you know that?
Steve told me.
Well, I guess everybody in this town knew before Sierra did. I knew and I didn't tell her. I was afraid, too. Afraid of complications, you know? So I let her down. She married this other guy, and now it's time for me to leave town.
Why are you leaving town?
I don't really feel comfortable in the same town with her if she's married to somebody else.
You know, Craig, I know from my own life that running away and leaving isn't going to... In fact, it just creates more problems than you ever dreamed of.
I don't think that would be possible with me.
Well, I didn't think so either when I ran away from my uncle's farm in Kansas. But when I left, I didn't realize how hard it would be to come home. How desperate I'd be for things that I'd left behind and could never have again.
You don't seem like the type to run away.
Well, I'm not now, but I mean, it was a very hard lesson to learn. I just hate for you to have to learn it that way. I mean, you have friends and family here, people who love you, and if you turn your back on... I just really hate to see you get hurt like that. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
What? No. No, don't. I'm glad that you spoke your mind like that.
Well, did I get through it all?
I'll let you know.
Are you going to at least think about it?
Oh, I don't think I'm properly dressed for this place, Tonio.
Well, we had to have dinner, Sierra. We're lucky they're still serving.
Tonio, could we go someplace else, please?
Why?
Sierra, you can't run away from him. Now, you're my wife. He's nothing to you now.
I just feel uncomfortable, Tonio.
You shouldn't let it bother you, okay?
So that's how you feel.
You know what? I think we've picked the wrong place.
Would you mind if we,
leave?
Yeah.
You want to leave?
I would.
Okay, let's go.
Thanks.
Don't look so sad.
I'm sorry.
Sierra, look, I love you very much. We're going to have a wonderful life together. I promise you, I'll never hurt you or deceive you as he has. Okay?
Okay, I know you won't.
When I get home, I'll make you forget you ever knew him at all.
she can't guess the name of this new detergent. It whitens clothes without the worry of liquid chlorine bleach.
This detergent's terrific. Look how white it got your shirt.
Yeah, Mom, and it doesn't fade flowers like your liquid bleach did.
Guess again. Your grandmother used it, and now it's got a new whitening formula with color-safe bleach.
Whites like this used to worry me. I never knew how much liquid bleach to add.
And it showed. Give up. It's new advanced whitening Oxidol, the only heavy-duty detergent with, ta-da, those famous green crystals with color-safe bleach. So you can whiten berry-stained shirts like these without the worry of liquid bleach. Watch. We'll soak one in a leading detergent with liquid bleach, one in new Oxidol. Look, both look white. Can you guess which is which? Now you can. The liquid bleach shirt pales next to the Oxidol shirt.
I wish new Oxidol were here sooner. All those uniforms, I missed them.
I still love you, Ma. So who whitens without the worry of liquid bleach? Guess.
It's almost unfair, the advantage Dawn has over Grace.
Almost anything can happen when you've got our moist, delicious brownies.
Most people can't help but help themselves to our moist, delicious brownies, Duncan Hines.
Duncan Hines.
Bet you can't help but help yourself to our moist, delicious brownies, Duncan Hines.
Duncan Hines.
Of the leading mixes, Duncan Hines has the smoothest, creamiest batter with real chocolate chunks for a moist, delicious brownie.
So go ahead and help yourself. It's our moist, delicious way to bake your best.
Duncan Hines.
It's over for us, Craig. I'm married to Tonio now, and I am going to make a good wife.
Why would you leave now, Craig? I transferred Tonio here so you could have a chance to put things right with Sierra.
No, you didn't, Lucinda. You did it so you could put things right with her. I may be a lot of things, but I'm no masochist. I die watching Tonio and Sierra together.
Hello, darling. Why so late?
Oh, doctor, how is she?
Much better. Her fever's down to 100, and she's breathing much easier.
So you think she's through the worst of it now?
Oh, it looks very good. We'll continue on the new antibiotic, and I don't think there'll be any complications.
Great. Can we go in, Sarah?
Oh, sure. She's awake now, and I think she'll be very happy to see you.
Okay, come on.
Let's have a few minutes alone with her.
Oh, give her a kiss for me.
Has there been any news of Kim?
No, not yet.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm very concerned about Kim.
Yes, I'm sure. I know that she's pregnant.
What if we strike out on the flight plans? Where do we go from here?
I don't know, Kevin.
You know, I keep thinking that if I hadn't given Franny so much cause to doubt me, she never would have gotten involved with Cummings, would she?
Well, it was Cummings' obsession with Kim that brought him to Oakdale. You had nothing to do with that.
But he wouldn't have gotten so close to the family. If I had been honest with Franny from the beginning, they wouldn't have been in this mess. Huh?
Okay, got them out of storage.
Well, how far back did they go?
Well, these are 82 to 84.
Okay, let's start with 84.
Okay, here we go. Now, any particular date?
Well, the flights he made before she died.
That's right. The letter to his wife was dated August 84. So let's try July and August 84.
Okay, we got 3 flights to the same place. July 12th, 25th, and August 5th.
Look at this. Destination, privately owned airstrip. Granite Falls, Colorado.
Granite Falls, that's it. That's where he must have taken them.
What was it? See, what was it? At first, I thought maybe I was going to get them. through to him, but then when I told him he needed help, if he'd let us go back home, I guess the help he needed, he got furious, and he said that I'd lied to him.
Easy.
I'm so sure he I was afraid to stay there. He had the controls for the explosives in his hand. I was afraid he'd push the button if I stayed there.
Does he want to kill us?
Oh, I don't. I just think he wants to get it all over with for himself.
Oh, Kim, you're trembling.
Marcia. Is there any tea? I don't know, tea, anything.
Is your stomach still upset? I'll get some tea.
Kim, are you ill? I'm all right.
No, you're in pain. I saw it earlier. What is it?
Oh, I'm just terribly nervous, that's all.
Why won't you tell me?
I'm sorry. I just didn't want to give you any more of a burden. Franny, honey, I'm pregnant.